Teased for the better part of 2021, the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Mono Pack is finally due to release in just a couple of days. Unfortunately, the three colorways are designated to their own specific region, making these more exclusive. All three pairs are set to release on Friday, June 18th. In today's video, we'll be talking about where you can buy and the raffles. While the clay colorway will make its way to Asia, the ice will land in the United States, and the mist will follow up in Europe. Now, first up, for all three colorways, you can pick these up on the Adidas Confirmed app, which I will leave the link to all the raffles in the description below. And as you can tell, for the Mono Ice, you have all the raffles that are worldwide, which yes, you can enter those wherever you are, even if you're outside of the United States. Likely the only opportunity to pick up a pair if you are outside the US. And likewise for the other colorways, if you're in the US and there is a worldwide raffle, yes, you can enter. Now, we have tons of raffles for the ice, tons of raffles for the mist, and when it comes to the clay colorway, it is stupid limited. There is no release details and no raffles out right now, so likely this pair is going to be difficult to cop, and also resale is going to be crazy. But good news, at 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 a.m. Eastern on Finish Line, JD Sports, East Bay, Foot Locker, Kids Foot Locker, Champs, Foot Action, and Hibbett Sports, the ice colorway will drop. And if that wasn't enough retailers for you, moving up to 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern, the pair will drop on Yeezy Supply, and that's likely where most of the stock will be allocated. Now, when it comes to Yeezy Supply, 100% guys, clean your cookies and also your browser history. And the best method to cop on Yeezy Supply is the Google Chrome method, which if you're unfamiliar, all you have to do is go to the Google icon at the very top, add a person 1, 2, 3, 4, open those 4 windows for 4 opportunities to pick up the sneakers on drop day. But wouldn't do more than 4 just because Yeezy Supply has been IP banning people a lot lately. And the way that I open up unlimited windows, if you are curious, is through a free spoof browser, which I do get for free from being a Lace Network member. And keep in mind, if you are using this tool, that it is recommended to use proxies if you are doing more than 10 tabs, because it is possible that you can still get IP banned if you're not using proxy. So just a FYI for you guys. And also from the Lace Network, they are not only just someone that provides tools, but they have a super ultra fast restock monitor. Was able to pick up 7 pairs of restocks last week. And by the way, that's manual, just using Apple Pay at checkout. So super easy. If you are interested, their link is in the description. Now, moving forward to 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 a.m. Eastern for the Mono Ice colorway. They will be dropping on DTLR, Jimmy Jazz, Shoe Palace, and Kith. And the other retailer to look out for is Essence. That will likely drop sometime between 7 a.m. Eastern Time all the way to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Now, breaking down the best manual sites, when we do tweet out the queue for Finish Line and JD Sports, definitely get in the queue. Now, for East Bay, Foot Locker, Kids Foot Locker, Champs, and Foot Action, you can open the queues, but it's going to be very difficult as a manual user to add to cart. The easiest way to check out on the foot sites is on Restocks, and if you can possibly get by the verify that you are a human CAPTCHA on Hibbett Sports, which has been absolutely horrific as of recently, checking out with Apple Pay is going to be your best shot. So your 3 best shots, 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 a.m. Eastern, are going to be Finish Line, JD Sports, and Hibbett Sports, and also just trying to add to cart on the foot sites, but it's going to be tough. And then a really good opportunity at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern is, of course, Yeezy Supply, which is recommended to use that spoof browser to open up unlimited tasks when you are using proxies to increase your chances of one of those windows getting past the queue. And if you don't have that tool, would recommend to open at most 5 windows and just be sure to clean your cookies and your history before doing so. And when it comes to 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 a.m. Eastern for DTLR, Jimmy Jazz, Shoe Palace, and Kith, all of these sites are absolutely horrendous when it comes to trying to cop manually. If I had to pick one, I would go with Kith if you do have access to an early link. And utilize that early link, but you are going to have to be very, very quick with adding the sneaker to cart and getting in the CAPTCHA, and also getting getting in the queue and solving the CAPTCHA to get in the queue as quick as possible, and then have autofill ready to go, and would recommend to sign into your Kith account beforehand to save a little bit of time checking out. And the same goes for Essence. Whenever they decide to drop, if you are signed into the account, the quicker you're going to be able to check out. Now, when it comes to the Mono Mist colorway, most of these, of course, it is a European exclusive. So most of the people that are dropping these pairs, the retailers are holding raffles, and some of those raffles, luckily enough for United States people, they are worldwide raffles, so you can enter them wherever you are. So be sure to knock those raffles out. I will leave the link to that in the description below for the European viewers, so you can have the opportunity to pick up the Mist colorway. If there are any clay raffles that do come about, we will tweet those out for you. But as of right now, there's no information on the colorway. It's going to be crazy limited is what it looks like. Now, for further details on this pair and other sneaker drops, be sure to follow Sneaker Huddle on Twitter.